Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar and King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
The Concerned Catholics of Guam group has reacted to the news on the seminary property in Jonya. Plus, the attorney for John Fernandez wants a retraction from the Education Board chairperson. And we head to the university for a teach-in and talk on the presidency of one Donald Trump. Hapaday and good evening to everybody, especially our viewers now watching KUAM TV8 on Saipan and Tinian. I'm Jason Salas. Well, after controversy in the Catholic Church stretched on for years over the Redemptorist Mater Seminary over in Jonya, the head of the Concerned Catholics of Guam group says he's cautious but relieved that the multi-million-dollar property has finally been restored to the Archdiocese of Agana. Here's more in our top story.
Cautionary elation. I'm happy that Archbishop Burns has done what he did.
However, head of the Concerned Catholics of Guam group, Dave Sablon, said it's not over yet. He adds the CCOG will not rest until the documents are reviewed to ensure that two key aspects have been resolved, one of which is to remove the provision tying the seminary to the neo-catechumenal way.
And if he removed that provision, great. Secondly, I just want to see how he removed the board of directors.
Meanwhile, on Tuesday, Mother Superior Dawn Marie of the Carmelite nuns in Guam also spoke out, revealing that her order was asked to lie for Archbishop Anthony Apperon about the RMS property. Mother Dawn told local media that she was able to secure the $2 million that was used to pay off a loan to purchase the property.
Mother Dawn Marie, a very courageous woman to come out and speak the truth of what was asked of her at her order of Carmelites to do.
Sablon adds prior to this announcement, the CCOG and Archbishop Savio Hantai Fai had tried but failed multiple times to work with the former board of guarantors to return the property to the Archdiocese voluntarily. He says despite what appears to be good news for the church, the CCOG may seek further court action to ensure the issue is fully resolved. He says if the seminary continues to operate, it should function to serve the Archdiocese.
What CCOG would like to see now is for Archbishop Burns to either have the neo-catechumenal way follow their statutes and the direction from the Vatican, or you're outside of the church and you must then remove yourselves from all of the parishes that you're involved in, get out of that seminary up there at Jonya, and go form your own church the way other religions here on the island have formed their own churches.
Now, KUAM did reach out to RMS board member Dr. Ricardo Eusebio for his reaction, but he declined to comment. Well, as for the latest court filings by alleged victims of clergy sex abuse, Superior Court Judge Anita Sokola has disqualified herself from the complaint filed by Leo Tudela. Tudela allegedly said he was sexually abused by Father Louis Brouillard. The accused pedophile priest recorded a video confessing to abusing up to 20 boys while he served on the island. He now lives in Minnesota. Judge Sokola cited reasons for disqualification because she is closely related to several members of the neo-catechumenal way and that she knows Archbishop Anthony Apperon personally. She also says she attends Mass regularly down in Tumon and has been exposed to information regarding the matter and the petition that requested the governor to veto Bill 326. The governor signed that bill into law, lifting the civil statute of limitations for child sex abuse cases. The case was reassigned to Judge Linda Ingalls, as meanwhile KUAM has learned 2 additional lawsuits related to child sex abuse involving the local church should be filed by the end of the week. Now on this matter, attorney David Lujan is speaking out on behalf of his client, Superintendent John Fernandez, saying the public hearing to terminate Fernandez was decided unilaterally. Lujan's claim goes against public statements made by Education Board Chair Lou Nicholas, who claimed the hearing date and time were made in consultation with Lujan. Lujan said either Nicholas is lying or she is being misinformed by her legal counsel. He demanded that she retract her statement or he will be forced to hold her accountable. KUAM reached out to Nicholas, who said she will have to consult with the Education Board's legal counsel. Now, if you happen to live up north in Jigo, you may have experienced a water outage for a few days or hours over the weekend. During today's Consolidated Commission on Utilities work session, GWA General Manager Miguel Berdallo says the deep well pumps in two of GWA's major production wells serving the northern village went down last week.
That is a persistent problem for us. It happens probably more than it should. We have a report on what could be possible options, but unfortunately at the sites we don't have in place any analytics to provide us with the conditions at the time that the well burned down. So a lot of times we're trying to do forensic analysis and we don't have all the tools to do that yet. On the deep wells.
In response to KUAM, Berdallo says GWA has contracts in place for additional deep wells to augment existing water production facilities over the next couple of years. GWA will also rehabilitate existing wells currently out of service. He says this will help to provide redundancy in its production capacity. Now let's stay with the CCU, as today's work session marked the first meeting since local voters elected 2 members to serve on 4-year terms. Current Chairman Joey Duenas and incoming member Dr. Judy Guthertz say that they're ready to serve the people of the community.
I'm very humbled by the confidence that the electorate has shown in me, and it energizes me to try harder to provide them, the ratepayers of Guam, the citizens of Guam, with the best service at the lowest possible cost for both GPA and GWA.
I served on a CCU before, and what I like about it, it's very focused. You're not hitting 25 different issues in the community. You're focused on power, water, wastewater, the environment, quality of life, services for the people of Guam. So I'm looking forward to being part of this group.
Duenas says he wants to continue to address generation at GPA and the court-ordered projects for GWA. Dr. Guthert says she wants to focus on rates and find ways to get utility infrastructure onto Chamorro Land Trust Commission property. Well, it's now been exactly a week since Donald Trump was elected as President of the United States, and like many across the country, island residents are asking exactly what this means for our future. Ken Quintanilla has more.
It's the first straw poll to not align with the results of a presidential election in 30 years. But now Guam residents are coming to the realization that Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States.
This is real for all of us.
But what will a Donald Trump presidency mean for Guam, especially as the conversation on Guam's political status moves forward? That's part of the discussion made during a teach-in hosted by the Guahan for Independence Task Force Tuesday evening. Task Force member Victoria Lola Leon Guerrero.
We don't have to be so dependent on what's happening so far away. What can we do here to take better care of ourselves here, to make a better vision for these children, in which that's not who they're going to have to look up to?
Guam straw poll showed nearly 72% of voters picking Hillary Clinton over the 24% for Trump. But it wasn't just Trump that had students worried, but also his vice president-elect, Mike Pence.
He's kind of like the Hitler to us.
Task Force Chair Michael Bevacqua says there's many reasons why Trump was elected, including how there's a large portion of the community that still don't want or trust a woman to be president, and even still detest LGBT rights.
Donald Trump was, as somebody said, dog whistling, saying all these things, throwing all these things out there, and the people who care were dismissive of it. But the people who liked that, who said, I want my country back, I don't want to have to apologize for feeling uncomfortable around gay people anymore. I don't want to apologize for my religion. I don't want any of that anymore. I want to be proud, and I want to go back to the days where I could call somebody who's different whatever I wanted. And so Trump spoke directly to those people.
Meanwhile, others basically doubt Trump will take Guam seriously.
For a guy who's a total idiot, who doesn't know what he's doing, he's going to go to all these people. Well, that's one of his voices. So if you think for a second they're going to care about Guam, or that his Congress is going to care about us, we're just a bunch of brown folks who don't understand still, like they say in the insular cases, Anglo-American culture.
The young girl says they've seen the storm coming, and it's time people reflect on Guam's political status and the need to change it.
At this point in our history, we can see that Guam is not getting as much out of this relationship as the U.S., that this is not a relationship based on respect, and that we have to do something.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.
Please stay tuned, my friends. There is much more prime time when we return right here on KUAM.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming of KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
We value relationships because when we commit,
I love you guys until you're 80, until you're 90, until you're 100, forever.
we are in it for the long run. So you can enjoy the moments that matter. Because when we commit to relationships, we never stop caring. Calvo's Select Care, health care that is always there for you. Federal employees and annuitants enroll today.
Hi, I'm interested in one of your new Samsung devices.
I have the one just for you.
We're increasing the amount of 4G LTE data on our new rate plans, giving people more of what they want to do more of the things they want.
So what do you think?
Nice.
Smiling is a natural response to joy, happiness, and excitement. Your smile reveals a lot about who you are. A healthy, beautiful smile can brighten your appearance and be an invitation to conversation and friendship. It is often one of the first things people notice about you. Now, thanks to the advancements in dentistry, you can have the smile you have always wanted, giving you an improved smile that looks and feels great.
My silver fillings that I have, they're getting older in my mouth and I need to replace them. So I've started to do that and I've replaced them with the white fillings and I've had really great success with that. It looks good, they feel natural, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the bleaching. I want a white look all around my mouth.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show. The official date of the relocation for the Dedito Flea Market has been set. Mayor Melissa Savares says the flea market in her northern village will move to the new Farmers Co-op facility on December the 3rd. 180 vendors, she says, have already been informed of the move, noting all their sanitary permits and licenses will remain intact. The mayor says the facility was tested during FestPac for the use of parking in space, with additional parking available at the Northern Public Health Building. The relocation takes place nearly a month since the co-op facility opened for farmers to sell their fresh produce throughout the week. Co-op manager Stasius Nicholas says vendors are still welcome to sell their fresh produce on the co-op side of the building. Well, it is considered a way to draw visitors to Guam, and today legislation establishing the Guam Multipurpose Community Stadium Complex Commission was heard. Senator Mary Torres says her Bill 385 would come up with a plan to build a permanent critical infrastructure for the community.
But I believe that such a complex, a multi-purpose type complex will provide adequate and appropriate permanent space for large-scale community events such as local sporting events and training, even something as practical as graduations, concerts, health fairs, and the like.
Committee Chairman Senator Dennis Rodriguez Jr. says he hopes to report the bill out in hopes of putting it on this month's session agenda. Well, another Island News headline tonight, DOE and the College Board have partnered to host the Advanced Placement Fall Institute at the Disitani Guam Resort this week. The event provides advanced placement training in 7 different subject areas to high school and middle school teachers. Phyllis Wright and Kelsey Burris are College Board consultants and spoke about this AP opportunity.
Students need to develop into good writers and good readers, which both of which are really important life skills and can potentially lead to an AP English class, which could potentially give them college credit in high school.
I'm doing AP Biology for new and a few experienced teachers. We're in there learning everything from different methods of teaching AP Biology, from the labs and activities to everyday life in an AP Biology classroom.
Project Director Leah Beth Nahalawa said the training aims to help students excel on AP exams, which can then earn them college credit and ultimately reduce the amount of tuition that they have to pay when they head to college. Well, the Guam Chamber of Commerce has elected 8 new board members for 3-year terms. Congratulations tonight to Frank Campillo from Calvo Select Care, Jeff Jones from Triple J Enterprises, James Moylan from Moylan's Insurance, also elected Robert P. Salas from Landscape Management Systems, along with Bernadette Valencia, Matson Navigation, and Albert Yanger from GPSI Guam. Now, Salas, of note, was the highest vote getter and will automatically serve on the Chamber's Executive Committee. 2 alternate directors were elected to single-year terms, Risha Uggan and Peter Scrow Jr. The 8 directors elected today will join 12 holdovers to comprise the 2017 board for the Chamber. Well, if you so desire, you can help bring joy to those in need at the Guam Memorial Hospital Skilled Nursing Unit this holiday season by contributing to the annual Political Science Student Organization Toiletty Drive. The wish list includes deodorant, shampoo, combs and brushes, toothpaste, disposable razors, lotion, along with soap. Now also needed are unisex pajamas, unisex bathrobes, radios, crossword puzzles, t-shirts, and elastic shorts, size medium.
We usually hold a drive every year to give back to the community.
Some of them don't have families, especially this time around, you know, holidays kind of important for everyone.
The drive's in collaboration with the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, with donations able to be dropped off at the college office in the Humanity and Social Science Building. The deadline to donate is November the 30th. Time for some business headlines now, as Times Circle held a ribbon-cutting ceremony this morning for their second location at the Micronesia Mall up the road from us in Bedido. The company's been operating at the Agana Shopping Center for 14 years, selling watches, timepieces, cell phones, and offering repair services. Store owner Alonzo Talabong says the shop is some 448 square feet and accommodates residents who live in the northern part of the island. Congratulations to our friends there. Well, American President Lines in other news is essentially doubling up its service to our island, as the shipping company says customers can now expect weekly cargo shipments from the mainland. APL Maritime President and CEO Eric Mensing made the grand announcement today.
It's taken a year, and because we've gotten great support from our customers, we're ready to do it. We think that there's opportunity, the market's growing, there's going to be continued growth, and we believe that Guam is underserved, and this is an opportunity for our company.
The executive says the second vessel is now in dry dock, and once ready, the additional service should begin. Ernesto Locanta will have more on next Monday's edition of Business Matters. Well, Catholics, Christians, as well as followers of the Hindu, Islamic, Buddhism, and Baha'i faith will come together tomorrow night, along with many others, at the Santa Teresita Church in Minilao for the annual Interfaith Thanksgiving Prayer. Doors open promptly at 6:30 p.m., with the event rotating to the Catholic Church every 5 years. Now, all are encouraged to pray alongside all other religions and faiths on Guam, with immediately after a fellowship complete with food dishes from different religions and beliefs will be served in the social hall. Well, please stay tuned, everybody, if you are an MMA fan, because Chris Barnett has PXC 55 press conference highlights, plus Think Green and your birthday shoutouts coming up.
For 17 years, Cars Plus has been helping Guam ride in style. So during our anniversary sales event, we want to say thank you. Right now, buy any new Hyundai and receive up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Use your bonus cash for fuel, insurance, or even holiday gifts. You decide. Like a new Hyundai Accent, up to 38 mpg highway, starting at $13,995. Get up to $3,000 in bonus cash during Cars Plus anniversary sales event going on now in Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Are Mom and Dad here yet?
Not yet.
We didn't get her a lane.
We gotta stop for cash.
I forgot my wallet. Just use your phone.
Right. Forgot your Bank of Hawaii debit card? No problem. Because now you can get cash with your phone with cardless cash from Bank of Hawaii. Introducing Cardless Cash. Download the Bank of Hawaii app today. Welcome to tomorrow.
RT Trios at Ruby Tuesday. We've taken our most popular items and grouped them into 6 terrific trios, like the Rage and Spices Trio, with black fire steak, Caribbean chicken, and a half rack of sriracha honey ribs. 3 classic items all on one plate. Now at Ruby Tuesday.
This is what precision looks like, helping you see what's hard to see, thanks to Terrain Denali's Side Blind Zone Alert that uses radar to watch your blind spots. So it's true, Mom does have eyes in the back of her head. The new, meticulously crafted 2016 Terrain Denali. From GMC, this is the precision of professional grade.
Visit AutoSpot GMC today for great offers. We are your GMC dealer of Guam.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Up in Guam, Chris Barnett with KUAM Sports, proudly brought to you by Triple J, PXC Week. Yes, so let's head down to Tumon for official PXC 55 presser right now.
PXC press conference going down today at the PIC Amphitheater. Remember, Fight Night Friday. It is PXC 55. Some great matchups on the fight card Friday. And these fighters had plenty of words about their fights and to their opponents.
I love fighting in Guam. The fans here, they're electric. They enjoy the shows. And that's what I like to do. I like to put on shows and put on a great fight.
My last performance, I wasn't real too happy with. I really like to get the finish in my fights. So this time I'm really looking for the finish, and I really want to put on a good show for the fans and show what I'm all about from Team Quest Thailand.
I feel like I'm 1 or 2 fights away from getting signed to the UFC. I don't know. I feel like he's just a stepping stone to get there.
I've been in pretty much every situation in a fight before, so I try to live in a high-stress environment, so I'm not really too stressed about anything that can arise.
It's my time right now. He's been in the game for a while. Respect that. He's a tough opponent. I'm sure he's prepared. So am I, but like I said, I'm on the rise. I paid my dues. I've been around for a while, and it's my time.
Heineken Rugby 15s from the UOG field. Guam Rugby Club 29-7 over Paratodu Red. Paratodu Gold 17-5 lead over Southern Rugby Club. Game ended at the half due to injuries. They're playing rough, I tell you. Saturday's action, 2 p.m. Southern Rugby Club versus Paratodu Red. And then at 4, Guam Rugby Club versus Paratodu Gold. Remember, Heineken 15's games will take place the next few Saturdays, with the finals taking place on the 3rd of December. Over 3,500 runners coming out for Triple J's annual 5K Bubble Color Run. The first 2,000 registrants went home with free race shirts. And, of course, there are activities for the kids and free food from Outback Steakhouse. And proceeds from this year's run will help benefit Guam Cancer Care, Lupus Awareness Group of Guam, Boy Scouts Samoru District, and Pacific Mission Aviation. The World Karate Organization, Shin Kyokushinkai Karate Guam Haya, will host the 7th annual Carlos Palacios Memorial Karate Tournament Saturday, November 19th at the St. Paul Gym in Dedido. Now, over 50 competitors expected to participate in various age and gender categories. The tournament is held in honor of the late karate legend Carlos Cao Palacios, who was a longtime karate sensei who taught in the village of Jigo. The tournament follows guidelines set forth by the World Karate Organization, Shin Kyokushinkai, and will feature matches under what is commonly known as knockdown or full contact karate. Admission $10, and the tournament will start at 10 a.m. sharp. Bowling news from my bowlers. Rudy Palaganas climbed out of the 7th seed spot to upset top seed Gomez Martinez in the semifinals. And then He wasn't done. He overtook third seed Ray Manabusan 192 to 176, plus handicap to take a second straight Senior Bowler of the Month championship. Back-to-back like Drake. The next senior event, Senior Bowler of the Year, scheduled December 18th at Central Lanes. There's going to be a 24-person field led by defending champ Ray Manabusan and the previous winners of the month from January to November. All right, remember PXC 55 Fight Night Friday tickets, Gen Ad, all 76 Circle K locations and online at tpiguam.com. VIPs only at Cars Plus and online at tpiguam.com. Those will cost you 50 bones, but hey, it's worth it, man. Fight Night Friday, PXC 55. My name's Chris. Thanks for watching. Remember, you keep on shining, Guam. Adios!
The 5th annual Fall Fiesta is on at Nissan. The Versa Note is one of the coolest cars under $18,000 and fuel efficient too, getting up to 40 mpg. For $76 per pay period, you won't find another car in Guam that offers so much for so little. Affordability doesn't have to be boring. The cool Versa Note, starting as low as $76 per pay period. At Nissan, we offer award-winning cars, exceptional service, and best customer experience guaranteed. Get all the details at Nissan Upper Tumon.
Celebrate a Guam holiday season with KFC's Holiday Feast. 12 pieces of KFC's one and only original recipe chicken, plus 3 home-style sides and 4 fluffy biscuits. Each KFC meal has a limited edition Guam-themed holiday ornament with 8 unique designs to collect. Leave the cooking to us and have a finger-licking good holiday. KFC, so merry, so good, so Guam.
I would ask my parents because they would probably say yes. My family members.
Your parents.
Someone you know.
You know them better than a stranger.
If we ask a stranger, the stranger might take us away. Like when something breaks, you fix it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm Army. Where you're all by yourself. When somebody's by themselves and nobody's with them.
Banking doesn't have to be confusing, even for us grown-ups. At Bank of Guam, we keep it simple. Come see us.
It's back and bigger than ever. The big deal is going on now at Triple J. Scratch and win with every vehicle purchase for instant cash up to $1,000, free tint, Kmart gift certificates, and more. Plus, save big with these deals like the Ford F-150 to only $165 per paycheck or the Mazda 3 to only $110 per paycheck. Triple J's biggest promotion of the year is going on now. Stop by today or visit us online at triplejguam.com and get pre-approved instantly. Trade-ins welcome. Conditions apply. See dealer for details. Triple J, customers first.
All right, everybody, regional headlines for you now from KSPN2 News in Saipan.
Half a day, Marianas. This is what's making news in the CNMI.
House Speaker Ralph Demapon says a lot was accomplished during the 19th legislature. He says lawmakers still have a lot of work to do.
Making sure that we address the pressing issues, such as trying to make sure that we, as you may know, we do still have some pending legislation up at the Senate. So we hope we continue to work with the Senate so that we can get that thing done.
What kind of legislation?
Well, under the BGRT, that legislation gave 5 items so that we can take care of the land compensation, providing fundings to medical referral.
Election Commission staffer Kayla Igitol breaks down the ballots cast out of the total 17,930 registered voters. Our percentage here was 72%.
There were 10,993 voters that came out on election day. Actually, election day and early voting. We sent out 1,699 absentee ballots.
Reporting for KSPN2, I'm Bryant Clerkley.
Well, for this week's Think Green Report, we tell you about a fun family ridge to reef adventure in the southern village of Malesso and its goal of educating residents on the importance of protecting the environment.
Think Green is presented by Pacific Solar and Photovoltaics, keeping Guam green one roof at a time. Call 632-4002 for more information.
If you want to have fun in the sun, while also learning how your actions can impact the invaluable natural resources in southern Guam, then don't miss out on the Ridge to Reef adventure happening this weekend.
It's a great opportunity for families to come out and explore Marito. So we're going to have the opportunity for people to snorkel, to kayak in the mangroves, and to also do a hike in the river. And it's a really pretty river.
Valerie Brown is a fishery biologist with the Guam Nature Alliance, which is hosting the event in collaboration with the Maleso Fiesta and Tossi.
We created this program and it's through the Guam Nature Alliance to get people outside to explore. So our kind of slogan is to connect, respect, and protect. And so this is all about connecting people to their environment so they can learn more about it and experience it firsthand.
Participants will get a chance to experience the Maleso watershed resources while also learning about the connections of actions on land and their impacts on our oceans.
If people are coming to the event this weekend, they should be sure to wear, we recommend closed-toed shoes because they're going to be hiking in the water, and clothes that can get wet a little because they're going to be kayaking and walking in the river, as well as snorkeling. Kids need to be accompanied by an adult, and if they're under 18, they have to have a liability waiver or sign.
It takes place Saturday, November 19 from 2 to 4:30 p.m. and is free to the public. Registration tents will be available the day of between the Marito basketball court and parking lot. Service learning opportunities are also available. For more information, call 646-1905.
Think Green is presented by Pacific Solar and Photovoltaics, keeping Guam green one roof at a time. Call 632-4002 for more information.
All right, we have some birthday shout-outs to get to. So here are the newest members of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club, and they are led off by Isaiah Rosalind. Happy 10th birthday to our boy. Say mom, dad, and all of your brothers. Josephine Neri, our friend, has a birthday today, so happy birthday, Josephine. And your family says happy birthday, mama. Teresa Camacho Tayama has a birthday today. I know Therese. Happy birthday, Therese. Hope you had a wonderful day. Joe Sablon blows the candles out for the 56th time. This comes from Love with a Wife, Iris, and the family. And happy belated birthday tonight. Lastly but not least, we go to Cecilia Tenorio. Hope you all had a wonderful birthday. And if you would like to be a member of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club or give a shout out to someone you know and love, just go to KUAM.com and register. Stay tuned, everybody. Coming up next, a special edition, because it is Wednesday, of The Good Life. That is coming up next.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
Day and welcome to The Good Life. I'm your host, Crystal Paco. We've got another great show for you featuring all that's good about our beautiful island. We start off our show by heading to Trench Mutter, where we get down and dirty with our friends from Special Olympics Guam.
I'm feeling pretty excited. I saw a little preview of the course on KUAM Sports, so that was a little intimidating, but I'm looking forward to the water slide. Looks like the easiest one. How about you, Crystal?
I am super nervous. Unlike the other races, I didn't train for this, so it's come as you are, and ready for a really big reality check of how out of shape I am.
Hey, I'm scared but excited at the same time. I'm ready to take on this course.
Yeah, I just told these guys this is like a big jungle gym for grown-ups, so you know, the main point I think here, team, is crossing that finish line. They got a great dry fit. I'm going to get my medal today, and I don't care how long it takes, and we're going to do it as a team, so let's get it.
We got this, Mom. Go!
And our 11:45 are on.
No way!
Give me that mango. Give me that mango, Vic. Play Polio.
Hard. Definitely the hardest thing I've ever done.
I'd rather do a 10K, dude. I mean, the first leg of the course was intense, but I love the way this layout really emphasizes teamwork. So we're able to work together. We started with Special Olympics, but they left us in the dust. So we got to go catch up with them.
I don't know if we're on Fear Factor or if we're running trench butter, but this thing's scary.
Team Special Olympics for carrying us through a lot of these obstacles. Woo. We're reaching about the halfway point here at Trench Mutter, and it is tough, you know. I mean, I think the biggest obstacle is maybe the heat, and it's really tough, but due to the help of Special Olympics, it looks like we got this one. All right, KUAM Koku Crazies, man. Trench Mutter, done. That was tough. Crystal, your thoughts real quick.
Very, very tough, but the most meaningful race I've ever done because we partnered with Special Olympics. And they even helped us along the way, which really makes my heart explode with happiness.
Yeah, I mean, really, they carried us through a lot of obstacles, and just being inspired by them being able to do it made us push that much harder, especially on the back end of the course, right, Issa?
Definitely. Chris, Joe, Rico, Quinn, you guys are amazing. This was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again next year. How about you, Vic?
Man, it's been the craziest, toughest thing I've done this year, and like I said, man, we enjoyed running it with the Special Olympics, man, and it really taught us a lot about teamwork, so I had fun.
That was one thing I loved about this. I mean, we've all done our share of runs before, but with these obstacles, you know, it's no person left behind, and it really emphasizes teamwork. There were shoes left behind, but we all crossed the finish line at the same time, and I just got to shout it out to Special Olympics. We were really honored to share this obstacle course race with them, and like Issa said, we'll see you guys next year. Trench Mutter.
Coming up on The Good Life, we're celebrating Guam's Sole Pulitzer Prize winner, Manny Crisostomo. You're watching The Good Life.
The Down Syndrome Association of Guam exists to support families of individuals with Down syndrome. We're a group of parents who have children with Down syndrome and know the joys and challenges of raising them. For more information about the health, development, and education of a child or adult with Down syndrome, please contact Vicky Ariola at 472-6114.
Tourism, it's our #1 industry. As Guam's largest employer, tourism supports 20,000 jobs. In fact, 1 out of every 3 jobs is tourism related. Annually, tourism generates over $150 million in tax revenue. Without it, every household would pay an additional $3,100 per year. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
You're watching The Good Life, and up next, we feature Manny Crisostomo, Guam's Sole Pulitzer Prize winner, who was on Guam recently and was honored by Humanities Guahan. Humanities Guahan is a nonprofit organization founded in 1991. It's affiliated with the National Endowment for the Humanities.
Since its establishment, Humanities Guahan has provided numerous grants that have empowered local community organizations to develop and present a broad and vibrant range of public humanities projects, including films, exhibits, literary projects, workshops, oral history collections, and more.
The mission of Humanities Guahan is to foster community engagement and dialogue, inspire critical thinking, celebrate diversity, and enrich the quality of life of island residents through the power of the humanities.
And on Guam, as part of Humanities Guahan's mission, was Manny Crisostomo. He is Guam's only multimedia photojournalist Pulitzer Prize winner. Humanities Guahan hosted the exhibit Art Plus Journalism, Manny Crisostomo, 40 years of images. The exhibit included over 150 photographs representing some of the best of Manny's exceptional and diverse body of work for the past 4 decades. He was also honored during the Humanities Guahan's 25th anniversary celebration.
I'm just this like Chamorro guy from Sinahanya that you know picked up a camera and was curious, and I wanted to go out to the world and see what was out there. That's all it really was. And then to come back and to see all these young faces that want to get into photography, that want to be artists, that want to be filmmakers, that want to be storytellers, poets. It's just really incredible. And I was really happy with the lecture I did at UOG because I didn't want to just talk about my work. I wanted to reach out to them and say, if this is what you want to do, then do it. Honor it, do it. And if a part of your art gives back to the culture and the island, it's even like so much better.
Crisostomo was also on Guam as a diaspora delegate for the Festival of Pacific Arts. His exhibit on Guam was part of Humanities Guahan's $30,000 Pulitzer Prize Board grant to the nonprofit to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the prizes through the Pulitzer's Campfires Initiative. And speaking of Manny Crisostomo, several of his interns during the Festival of Pacific Arts showcased their work during a special exhibit held at the Nissan Infinity Art Gallery.
I have to lean back because I was shooting a 200 millimeter.
The Festival of Pacific Arts and Culture brought out the best in all the delegations that were represented. And while the festival may be over, the historic event lives on through pictures, and a special exhibit was held at the Nissan Infinity Art Gallery. Nissan Marketing Manager Ron Castro.
We have 6 photographers who helped document the 2016 Festpac here on Guam. We have over 300 photographs that we printed to exhibit here. We have Herman Crisostomo, Steve Hardy, John Bulbin, Benjamin Rosario, Katie Muffness, Lee Lemley.
The photographs were for sale for anyone wanting to take home a piece of history. Castro, in the meantime, is also hoping to hold another event.
Because of all the attention that this is our first time Guam has hosted it. I was fortunate to go to 3 of the Festpacs, and I know a lot of the photographers who had taken there. Nice thing is we've got some new ones who had apprenticed under Manny Crisostomo or interned under Manny Crisostomo to help document the event. And they're here tonight. We have 3 of those photographers here. Steve Hardy, also well-known, and Herman Crisostomo, also well-known. We've got some beautiful photographs here. But it's just now, hopefully it'll bring out more of the photographers who help document. What I'd like to see now is a video portion. This is the print side. Now, if we can get all the people who did videos of the event, this would be awesome. That'd make an awesome combination.
For more information on the Festpac photos or to make a purchase, you can reach Castro at 647-7261. Coming up next in The Good Life, we're heading to the Dusitani, where the Salvation Army celebrated those in the community doing the most good for Guam.
IT&E is giving away a trip to Manila, plus other fabulous prizes during our Stay In and Win prepaid promotion. All you have to do is stay in IT&E's 4G LTE network. Keep topping up load, and you're eligible to win. 10 winners will receive a $10 load every Friday during the promotion. Stay in for 3 months, and you can win a 3-month Hulu gift card. Stay in for 6 months, and you're entered to win the grand prize, a trip for 2 to Manila. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details or visit ite.net. IT&E Motion Prepaid. Life in motion.
Day and welcome back to The Good Life. It's usually the other way around, and KUAM honors those in the community who are making the island a better place to live. But in this next report, KUAM, along with Guam Memorial Park and UOG professor Dr. Michael Griffin, are honored by the Salvation Army.
It was in 1992, after Typhoon Omar, that the Salvation Army began serving Guam. Over the years, the organization has helped thousands of island residents. The Salvation Army not only provides disaster assistance, but also feeding programs, after-school programs, drug and alcohol rehabilitation services, food and rental assistance for struggling families, and spiritual services for those in need of hope. According to Salvation Army Guam Captain Thomas Dambaugh, there are plans to expand.
We really, truly are humbled to serve on Guam. We see the hard work that is going throughout the island of Salvation Army, and I think we are just scratching the surface of what can be. We're looking into, in the next year, opening up the opportunity to do mobile case management around the island. There are pockets of need that we are finding that just can't get to us where we are in our building. And so we want to go out to where the people are and do mobile case management, maybe at the mayor's offices, wherever we can post up and begin engaging new clients, new families to come to the Salvation Army and be welcomed and assisted as well. We're also working on our disaster service responses for the island, preparing ourselves for hopefully not a disaster, but if that time comes, we'll be able to respond, as well as our local firemen, our local first responders. When they go out to a long fire, we want to come alongside and provide hydration and food for the firemen as well.
In 2015 alone, the Salvation Army Guam Corps served almost 13,000 people, but they didn't do it alone. Throughout the years, they've received help from several people and organizations in the community, and during their recent Hope and Honor Gala, they were recognized, such as Dr. Michael Griffin, who has been a longtime supporter of the organization, the Guam Memorial Park, which has been instrumental in feeding thousands of families on Guam since 2001, and KUAM, which has been helping the Salvation Army over the last several years by hosting our annual canned food and toy drives. Additionally, KUAM has been participating in the annual Red Kettle campaign. In 2006, the Salvation Army awarded KUAM the Others Award for our dedication to help raising funds, goods, and awareness for those in need.
We appreciate your partnership, and with your help, you helped us transform lives. You help us help others, and we value that. So we want to say thank you, and God bless you. Thank you for everyone coming out, and I'm going to say it. Si Zeus Maasi. All right.
And for the very first time on island for the Hope and Honor Gala, were the Salvation Army's international leaders from London, General Andre Cox and Commissioner Sylvia Cox. They were here to see firsthand the wonderful work being done here locally. And as a special treat, the Western Territory staff songsters performed during the event.
Bring every burden, come as you are. Bring all your shame, come as you are. I know you're hurting, but when you call upon His name and surrender, you'll never be the same. Come as you are, all who are broken, come as you are, and find His grace. Come as you are, His arms are open, let go and let God. Just have His way and surrender. Surrender. You'll never be the same.
Still to come on The Good Life, a taste of the world. Highlights from WineFest 2016.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
RT Trios at Ruby Tuesday. We've taken our most popular items and grouped them into 6 terrific trios, like the Fish Trio with herb-crusted tilapia, fried parrotfish strips, and perfectly grilled salmon. 3 classic items, all on one plate. Now at Ruby Tuesday.
For 17 years, Cars Plus has been helping Guam ride in style. So during our anniversary sales event, we want to say thank you. Right now, buy any new Hyundai and receive up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Use your bonus cash for fuel, insurance, or even holiday gifts. You decide. Like a new Hyundai Accent, up to 38 mpg highway, starting at $13,995. Get up to $3,000 in bonus cash during Cars Plus anniversary sales event, going on now in Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
And finally, where else could you find over 150 different wines giving you a taste of the world? WineFest 2016, of course. Here we leave you with highlights from the event. And we should note, a portion of the proceeds went to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Pacific Extreme Combat is back on Friday, November 18th. Former champion Kyle Luggett faces off against Trevin Jones to settle their rivalry and determine the interim bantamweight world champion. Plus, the flyweight title is on the line as breakout Hawaiian star Riley Dutro takes on the veteran bone crusher Darren Uyenoyama. Come witness history at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. 2 main events, 2 new champions, 1 epic night of fight. PXC 55, presented by Miller Lite, IT&E, and the stations of KUAM. Also brought to you by these fine sponsors. Be a part of the action at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. and fight action starts at 7:30. Tickets are on sale now at all 76 Circle K locations, Anderson ITT, MWR, and online at tpiguam.com. With VIP tickets also available online at tpiguam.com and at Cars Plus in Mighty. EXE 55 is a tropical